All right, do you have power rankings? I didn't get a lot of warnings this week. I am actually, this is bad. I'm actually kind of curious of what you did because the Broncos lost. So oh, hey, I saw that the curse wheel originally landed on the Packers or something. What was that? What was that? Very true. Very true.
You want me to? Let me just get the clip because this is actually kind of funny.
Because I didn't watch it, so I got tagged in it that it was like, oh, it kind of landed on the Packers a little bit. Did you do a test spin?
No, here, I'm just gonna play the clip.
Okay.
Because it's honestly something I didn't notice until I was editing, and then I was like, people are gonna say the Packers if they lose, they got
I swear, Brandon,
a sneaky curse.
I swear, Brandon's looking for it right now.
All right. What I got to just export this little clippy poo.
All right, I'll put up the power rankings while we wait. All
yeah.
Right, so the 1, 2, and 3 are all the same.
Look at that. Look at that.
Okay. So you have the Lions at 4. See,
yeah.
I thought 6 was even a bit high because now there's like some teams that are getting in there that are like, hey, it's like momentum, even though they have like a 6-6 record or like they're 7-5. Why are the Lions up that high for you?
Here, show me the rankings.
They're at 4.
Yeah. It's basically, I think we were thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you put the Lions below or above the Eagles and Cowboys, right? And I mean, you could argue smashed in between them. But to me, the Eagles' loss was so bad. It was so embarrassing. So they just got their asses kicked so hard.
They did, yeah.
I said, no, I'm putting Detroit ahead of you. Then I was going to put the Cowboys. So mostly I was like, I was ranking based on how like annoyed I was that the Eagles didn't show up to that 49ers game.
Yeah.
And I almost put the Cowboys at 5. And in the rankings, I'm like, you're lucky, Philly. You're lucky I'm scared of your fans more than Cowboys fans. Otherwise, I would have them flip-flopped. But then the Eagles got cursed. So I think we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
I just think like the Lions are just better when they don't turn the ball over, and they didn't. And I'm just going to ride with the Lions. I just got to
see the Lions for me. It's just like, dude, their defense, I don't trust it. They had a 21-0 lead.
No, I know. I don't trust their defense either.
Like, but that's now kind of where we are. And that's what I meant. Like, there's kind of like the 49ers are in a class of their own. They're like hanging out with the Ravens.
Yeah. And I specifically said, you do not want me using my own logic for your team, Houston. So just be happy at number 7. You do not want to be at 1.
That's fair. Yeah. I'm at 6 just for that. Yeah, the Eagles, I didn't drop like terribly low. I was like, all right, they lost to the best team. I'm trying to give them a little bit of a benefit of the doubt. We're the same as the Texans. I actually was going to put the Packers originally at 10. But then I'm like, you know what?
Chiefs.
They beat the Chiefs. So they beat the Chiefs. The Jaguars, I put them at 10 right now. I was like, we'll see what happens with Trevor Lawrence. And the Colts and the Rams got honorable mentions.
Nice. See, I liked seeing your Chiefs at 9. Because people are like, putting the Chiefs at 8, you're just straight a hater. And then in my head, I'm like, am I just hating on the Chiefs?
Sure.
I was like, no, I'm just not impressed. Like, I don't fear them this season. They just don't put a lot of fear in me. All right, so this is what happened with your Packers.
Oh, God, here we go.
Here we go.
And no, I'm not going to destroy this. You think I'm going to mess with this black magic in my own home? Sometimes I'll be in the bathroom and I'll hear a little knock on the door. And I think it's my 3-year-old daughter. But when I open the door, there's no one there. It's just this sound. That's all I hear. It's creepy as fuck. But hey, you know what? I'll make you a deal. If this video gets 1 million views, or I get 1 million subscribers before Sunday's games, I will burn this wheel live. I'll burn it live, but only for 1 million.
So it's not a real spin. It's a spin to just show the sound.
There's
just show the sound.
Face in the 0. There's even.
But honestly, I'm rooting for Tommy DeVito. I'm rooting for Tommy DeVito this week. Also,
that would be fun, though, John. That would
not even close to 1 million. So that wheel ain't going anywhere.
That we like going nowhere. Nay, nay, nay. Damn it,
3
man.
people are like,
Come
yeah, let's get this to
on.
$1 million. And everybody's like, fuck that wheel.
Well, that's the thing, Justin. So that's what I thought too, but I don't know who else takes their spot, right? The Eagles just got their ass kicked. And the Dolphins are in the top 3 for me because like Achan like is back and he had a really good second half. And I was like, all right, they have enough weapons. And I kind of have to like believe in them until I can't anymore because I don't know who replaces them because even the Cowboys, like they had a tough game against the Seahawks. So
I originally had the Dolphins at 2. I had them ahead of the Ravens. I was like,
let's make the playoffs, baby. That's it.
it's still the same narrative is true with the Dolphins.
Mm.
Their defense has been really good, but it's been really good against a bunch of like bad football teams. So
Yes.